There. 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 I'm out of here. Got one.
Dizzy's up top. I got you.
Spike planted. Last player standing. You should have run. Spike planted.
Right.
Sound sensor up.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go. Saw you, Mosh.
Trap destroyed.
Spike down A.
I have the spike.
Cover going out.
Spike planted.
Teleport's ready.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Better.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Cover going out. Here.
Last player standing.
You want more? Here's more!
In the dirt.
Transfer ready. prime.
Gotta go. Bad move. My territory, my rules! I have them now!
Last player standing.
Go, go, go! Out of charge! Go, go, go! Gotta go! I'm out of here! I'm out of here! I'll show them! Lintik kayo!
They are so dead.
Gotta go! Back like I never left!
Spike down A.
Gotta go!
All to dust.
Go, go! Where are you?
Spike down B. Thirty seconds left.
Running low. Go, go, go! Shortcut! Spike planted. I'm out of here. There. Over there. Hi! Pissed!
Spike planted.
Get lost!
One enemy remaining.
That's 3!
No fireworks today, I'm afraid. That's a good spot.
Okay. That when it's recorded, it can have you casting as well. So they won't hear it, but you know.
And with a 3K, Pudgy finding another kill, and that is going to bring us to the 9th round of the game.
Oh, there is. That's unusual. Okay. All right. Now that it's been 9 rounds, they are now relieved from their handcuffs. The blue team is finally free. They're still experiencing some laughter from what just went down, some unexpected happenings. I want to remind everybody here that everybody here gets a singular free ticket for a chance to win a $30 gift card or a $50 gift card to Amazon. All right. Now that we have the 9th round done, the next negative effect that's incoming is called musical PCs or musical computers. So what's going to happen is the team that loses this next round of tickets and fundraising, they will have to, every 10 seconds, move to the next computer. So this is going to switch their hotkeys, it's going to switch how fast they're looking around. They're not going to be able to fight for a second as they're moving to the next computer. So there's going to be a little bit of chaos. And this might be one of the biggest nerfs here today. So now would be a good time to come and purchase your $2 tickets or 8 tickets for $10 and vote for which team would be safe. Of course, that would be the team that is blue or white, or one for orange ticket. computers. If you want to keep your team safe, reminder that only the team in the lead at halftime gets pulled from. Oh, look, we got a dancer. He's dancing Pikachu. What's he doing? What did you?
Thank you. Yep. All right, so come up and vote with those blue tickets for who is going to be safe from this next forfeit. We'll give you all a minute to do that, and then we'll communicate to those players who's going to have to switch their computer every 10 seconds. She's gonna. All right, just a reminder, the blue team right now is in the lead, 6-3. So if you have that white team ticket, that orange ticket with the white mark on it, you're going to want to try and keep them safe from this next forfeit for a chance at winning that raffle for the gift card. Whoever is in the lead at halftime or the end of the game will mean that the color of your ticket corresponds to that raffle, and you will get drawn, or have a chance of getting drawn if you belong to that team. All right, and just once again, only the team in the lead gets a chance at those gift cards. So this forfeit is going to be for the last 3 rounds before we find out which team is going to be in the lead for that $30 gift card. So for that first $30 gift card, the team in the lead after these next 3 rounds, if you have that ticket with that color, you are going to be available for the raffle. So if you want to make sure that your team is in the lead, come up and vote for their safety. $2 per ticket, $8 for 10. Every vote matters here. It wasn't. I didn't have audio before I had this. Now it does. Players having some fun here as we wait to find out who's going to have safety. Ben Uno on the white team there asking. All right, the white team right now does have way more tickets, so if you are in favor of the blue team, you're going to want to make sure that you come up and put some tickets in their safety basket, or you might not have a chance at that raffle. So come up, influence who's going to be safe here. We'll give it another minute. None of these players want to have to switch computers every 10 seconds. I mean, and not only does it make it hard in terms of you have different sensitivities on your mice, you have different keybinds, but you're not really going to have the ability to have audio because you're not going to be able to put a headset on for 10 seconds and take it off every time. You're going to have different characters with different abilities. different weapons. So it's going to be a huge deficit for whoever is not safe here. And one more time, if you have not gotten your free ticket yet, you can come up, get a free ticket. And depending on what color on your ticket, you can be entered for a raffle if your team is in the lead at halftime and at the end of the game. And there's only 3 rounds to go before halftime. A 6-3 score in favor of the blue team right now. They're playing keepy uppies with the balloon. Classic game. Oh, almost got messed up there, Pawn, with the save. Even seated. A nice header. Oh, and spike into the ground. It's over. None of this really matters anymore. It's been dropped. Oh, he's a seal. Well balanced. All right, and just so everyone knows, this is our arena at the Cherry Hill campus, the Roar Center. If you ever want to be a part of the esports teams or the program, you can always look at it on the Camden County website. All right, the count is in, and the white team is going to be safe with 27 safety votes. So the blue team are going to have to switch computers every 10 seconds. We will get them that information, and they're going to find out here shortly. Aegis throwing socks at the cameraman. It's getting rowdy in there. I'm sure it's not gonna settle down when they have to switch computers. All right, so for the last 3 rounds of the half, it's going to be the white team that is safe. So blue team gonna have to switch computers, and this is gonna be a really important 3 rounds. The score is currently 6-3. All right, blue team shortly here is going to be moving their chairs away from their desks. And going to have to switch computers every 10 seconds. White team get to play normally here. And a chance to bring the score to a 6-6 half. So once again, that white team is safe. Blue team going to have to switch computers every 10 seconds. And they just found out there. You can see the reaction.
Yeah, so here we have seen the blue team remove their chairs from. Oh wow, everybody's gone. Whoa. They're removing the chairs from the stage because every 10 seconds, they're going to have to switch the PC that they are using. The door's locked. Yeah, so this is going to be a little chaotic. Remember to tell them to be careful. Sorry. Just trying to do everything.
Aegis there expressing his discontentment with the vote. Blue team supporters, you seem to have disappointed at least one player. It was actually. All right, so all these players prepping, standing at their desks. No headsets this round as well. It's not going to be possible. And a normal round does last a minute and 40 seconds, and then if that spike gets planted, it does extend the time, but that's at least 13 switches. And we're going into the round here. Blue team going to have to switch every 10 seconds. Starting now. The first pieces of util. Some looks. And a kill found by Pawn right before the first switch. And now they're going to have to rotate. They tuck into a corner first. Switch computers. Pudgy, though, swings at the right time. Finds King. Finds another. And quick kills coming through for the white team. And another switch coming through. Tempest getting forced to stand in the middle of nowhere and gets caught. Four rounds now for the white team, bringing it back nice and close. Round start. Ultimates popped right away. 5-person attacking push towards the A site. Kills starting off going the way of the white team. Apple caught in a cocoon. Goes down. 2 more kills for the white team, and now a 3v1. Lucid finding the first, but they have to switch. And yeah, just standing still. Goes down to Gunjus. And now 5 rounds after the spike defuse for the white team. A really close game. And a couple ultimates online for the attacking team here. And this is the last round of the half. So they're going to want to use those, but it's going to be difficult with them switching. And we can already tell just how much that switching is impacting them. And those deficits have been really big. White team at 5, blue team at 6. Going into the round here. The attacking team spreading out a tiny bit. Taking a couple looks. Ultimates popped right away. Finding 2. Neon ult used. Pudgy with the laser beam mows down the final 2 in a flawless round to bring it to a 6-6 half. And we're going to pause here temporarily as we're going to go into the first raffle for that $30 gift card. You can see the chairs getting brought back to the players' computers. not on.
All right, here we are at halftime. So at halftime, we pulled the first ticket from these goals that you guys have been ever so kindly donating to. The first ticket is for the $30 Amazon gift card. Since it's 6-6, there's not a team in the lead. You guys voted pretty well for keeping these teams competitively against each other. So what's going to happen is this next round of voting, you want to keep your team safe because this singular round being played following up right now is the round that will put the team into the lead that will give you the chance to win this gift card. So the $30 Amazon gift card gets pulled from the winning team of this round. So what you want to do is right now come up and use your safety tickets to keep your team safe from this, to give them a better chance at winning this round and you a better chance at receiving this gift card. Vanessa, feel nice.
Alright, if you have those blue tickets, come up on and use them. You're going to want your team to be safe for these next 3 rounds. Once again, field mice, they're going to have their keyboards on the desk, but their mouse on the floor, which is going to be a little bit of a difficult way to play the game. Some of the players with a shorter arm span will definitely have some difficulty. And they're going to be leaning quite a lot here. And it is, of course, not too late to come up and get those free tickets. Those free tickets enter you for a raffle. And this next round is going to be the big one. That's going to determine the first winner of the raffle for that $30 Amazon gift card. All right, we're going to give it another minute here to see which team is going to be safe. All right. Final chance for you to use those blue tickets to vote your team into safety here. All right. We're going to count the tickets now, see which team is safe. And whichever team gets the disadvantage here is going to really make a big difference if you're going to be able to have a chance at winning that raffle. All right, count is in, and the blue team is going to be safe, which means white team are going to have to play with field mice. Their computer mice are going to be on the ground. Wingman getting some audio, balancing on Pawn's head. King trying to make it perfect. He looks great. And if you guys want to be a part of the shenanigans, of course, that happen at the Cherry Hill Roar Center and the Cougar Esports Arena, you can always go to the Camden County website and look at the esports page. All right. Information going to be coming through here shortly that the white team is going to have to play with their computer mice on the ground for the next 3 rounds. All right. White team is about to be informed right now that they are going to have to play with their computer mice on the floor. All right, yeah, here they are finding out. They're going to be prepping their computers, making sure that that mouse cord is in a good spot for them. And I mean, it's going to be very difficult to see the screen, move your mouse, and move on the keyboard at the same time. I think seeing over the desk is definitely going to be the hardest part of this. Definitely going to have a hard time with that white team yet. Look, some of them are unplugging their mouse, moving where it is so that they can actually use it at the same time. Using the chair, not really going to be an option during this. You can see some players opting to just sit on the ground. If you have a computer at home, this is not recommended for your wrists. Players lowering their monitors as well, angling towards the ground. And yeah, you can see here this is gonna be a funny couple 3 rounds. Yeah, all players opting to sit on the ground instead of leaning. You know they're really angling the monitor down towards his head, leaning backwards as well. No carpal tunnel was caused by this event, we promise. They probably have it already anyway. All right, so all these players are getting situated here. We're going to be getting into that next round shortly. And this is the big round here that's going to determine whether or not your team is going to be the winner and get you a chance at that raffle. And just some ridiculous positions here. Keep an eye on that bottom left if you want to see how they're doing it as they play. Going into the first round after halftime is going to be a pistol round here, so things very even across the board. Same sort of weapon and utility options. Things going a little slowly, but a mid push from the white team. Some damage taken by Yuno. Some shots. Pawn finding the first kill. And Spike was dropped temporarily, but reclaimed with the trade. And two more going the way of the white team. The team with that disadvantage playing on the ground, able to get those kills. And this is not expected. This team having to make a bunch of different arrangements here to try and make these mice on the ground work, but a kill from Lucid will start to even things out. And another one, a 2v1, but the health is so low on that white team. In fact, that remaining blue team player has more health than the white team combined on those final two. This could be anyone's game. Oh, but doesn't check the corner. And that means that the white team is the winner of that round. And despite their disadvantage, take the round win. And so the white team, if you have that white team ticket, you are going to be available to win that raffle for the $30 gift card. All right, two more rounds of field mice here. And it looks like they've decided on a knife fight down mid. Only knives here and a little bit of util. Gravnet used first. Some teammates caught in that Gravnet, but the first two knife kills going towards the blue team. It looks like a barrier mesh is going to be trying to use here to trap a player in, and it does find one player. Dark trapped in a corner, but now they can't even get out of their own barrier. Oh, and Pudgy finds one, but Pawn gets the trade, and now a 4v1 knife. It looks like you're just going to run for a little bit. Pops a smoke. Looks like he was going to cheat there with a pistol, but goes down. 7-7 now. One more round left of field mice here. And we're going to be right back as we go and do the raffle.
Okay, so we remember how the white team had that downside of field mice. They had to play with their mice on the floor. Yet, despite that, they won the round that had them in the lead during the half. So, due to that, the people who are rooting for the white team and have put in tickets for the white team, this includes these. This includes the free tickets that you guys got and the tickets that you guys paid for. So anybody rooting for the white team has a chance to win this $30 gift card right now. And I thought it was Amazon, but it's Barnes and Noble. Hope that's not a horrible for you guys. So Kristen Simone here is going to pull it because she is in charge of the funds that this fundraising goes to. I know a lot of people that got tickets last, so if nobody's here, we'll pull another one. The number on this orange ticket is 6719723. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? We're gonna pull another one. Another orange ticket. And we're not keeping it here, so 6719709. Nobody? Not an orange one this time around, so somebody. 016.
All right, don't forget that isn't your only chance to win. The score at the end of the game will determine which team is available to win a $50 gift card raffle. So if you were entered before, you still are entered. All right, we're gonna get back to the game. Only one more round of field mice left with players on the floor. We are going to, after that, have a nice clean game and see who is going to come out on top. And while there may not be any more forfeits, there is still, of course, a chance to win that gift card. So if you want to purchase some tickets, it's only $2 a ticket. You have a chance at winning that $50 gift card. Or, of course, 8 for $10. Or sorry, 10 for $8. Wait, 8 for 10. I can do math, I promise. All right. Last round with the players on the floor. Some of them looking like they've gotten a little bit comfy there. And round going to be starting here shortly. Players looking over towards the A site. Combat right away. King finding the first, with a trade. 4v4. Players deciding to rotate over towards mid. Taking a look, not seeing anyone on the other team yet. White team, once again, the ones at the disadvantage here, playing on the ground. Necks craning slightly. Wrists probably aching at this point. 40 seconds gone. Not a lot done so far. But it looks like some pings on the mini-map indicate that the players are going to look over towards the B site. But they have left in mid. Utility thrown out. Kills going the way of both teams. The Tempest finding the important two. And Pawn with the Bucky gets one. But is third on the round. Gets his fourth. A 1v1 with a chance at the ace. Bucky v Rifle. The stun was good. And Aegis with the slide gets the final kill to give the blue team that round win. And players here able to get back up. Gonna switch their setups back to normal. Alright. And now that we've done all four of the forfeits, we're actually gonna go back to Sock Puppets, the original one. These players, whoever team is not safe is going to have to play with socks on their hands. So if you still have those tickets, feel free to come up and vote for your team's safety. And don't forget, you don't have to have cash. We take Apple Pay, credit card. Anything that can tap will work. That might. Mm-hmm. All right. If you have those blue tickets, now's your chance to use them. Or it's still really close, 8-7, and it is a first to 13. So still at least 5 more rounds to go. I don't have one. All right, just to reiterate, it is 8-7 for the blue team right now. Whoever is in the lead at the end of the game will influence which team has their raffle ticket drawn. So if you are in for the blue team, you're going to want them to be safe. If you're in for the white team, you're going to want them to be safe. It is 8-7 for the blue team. All right, the tickets have come in. White team is going to be safe from sock puppets, meaning the blue team going to have to play with socks on their hands for the next 3 rounds. Blue. Don't forget, there is still at least 5 more rounds. It's 8-7, first to 13. So blue team is going to get socks on their hands to play these next 3 rounds. And I don't know if any of you have ever played with like any sort of like, cast on your hand or anything slippery. It is really hard to use a mouse when it is sliding under your hand. It is a lot harder to aim. All right, socks on hands. It's a little hard to, dictate which key you're pressing. It's harder to move that mouse. It's hard to get a grip on it. And this blue team right now in the lead, gonna have a chance to make the score a little bit closer. It is anyone's game right now. All right, round 16. 8-7 for the blue team. White team on the attacking side now, looking over towards the A side. And a Spectre spray down. Aegis with the sock, finding 2. Lucid with another. And an operator with a sock is definitely an interesting choice. It's going to be way harder to accurately aim that thing, but... Oof, Lucid trapped in the corner. Gets caught, finding that one. Now a 2v3. Dark does find a kill though. Oh, but gets caught by the judge from Tempest. And now it's a 1v2. It's just Does have the spike and is over on the free B site. Oh, but gets caught by a sonic sensor. He's going to pull off the site after the spike's planted. Puts a smoke down to cover an angle. Sees the operator, but doesn't get caught. Still 1v2. Spike not really in a great spot for that heaven position. Here's the drop down. Oh, and the ultimate catches put in the cocoon and is gonna die here just in a couple seconds after the round ends. And blue team win the round despite the socks. And we've seen now it's only been one round each, but some teams winning the rounds with the deficits. Definitely a little bit harder than you'd think. Slow start here. Both teams not necessarily sure what they're going to do yet. First couple of ultimates of the half are online. And of course, the sides are different than they were in the first half of the game. Ooh, an op shot from Pawn finds Dark on just a complete ego swing. Just didn't think he would get caught, and once again, Sox in the lead. Apple does get a trade though, so now 4v4. A swing here. Ooh, barrier mesh sent out. Doesn't really do much. Doesn't actually trap a player. 4v4. Attacking team gonna go and try and plant the spike. Not a lot of defense presence here yet. Only 2 players. They're not gonna fight it. So now it's gonna be a post plant attempt at a retake here. The defending side is gonna try and get that spike defused. Both teams with some character utility left. Spike tap. We're going to start the defuse. Wingman is going to get on. That is going to find happens. Kills heavily going the way of the blue team. And the spike gets defused. Once again, the Sox not mattering at all. And despite some kills going both ways, and King ending with 4 at the end of that round, it doesn't matter. Blue team wins another round with the Sox. And now the score is at 10-7 for the blue team. As we saw earlier, though, that next forfeit, the zip ties, is the one that seems to matter the most. So after this round, we'll see where things end up.
Honestly, where do you think that this is gonna go? Which team is gonna win this one?
I mean, it is completely open right now. Blue team seems to have the advantage. I think their players are looking a little bit better today. But white team still definitely have an opportunity with these forfeits. Though, as I say that, blue team finding all of the kills. And yeah, I mean, you would have thought that the Sox would matter, but despite having safety, the white team loses 3 rounds in a row. And they get to take those Sox off now. And we are going to, once again, have an opportunity for you to use your tickets as we go into, I think, what the worst one, which is handcuffed. All right, handcuffed coming in. If you have those blue tickets, once again, is your opportunity to use them. This could be the final opportunity if the blue team takes these next 2 rounds. Of course, once again, if your team wins, you are the ones that have the chance at winning the raffle. So if you have a white team ticket on that orange ticket, you are going to want your team to get safety here. And this could be a very important vote for the impact of the game. All right, we have some votes coming in. A big vote just came in based on a player.
He asked about a specific player and then delegates to the other team. Oh my goodness. What? Like, I'm gonna final friend.
All right, so white team in the lead for safety right now based off of that. If you have any tickets that you want to give towards the blue team, now would be the time.
I think they're relaying it to him because he's part of the stream team. Oh, okay, okay. There's like a I talked to somebody who's talking to them. Can I see the stream? Is that program? Yeah, it's in 205. Okay. So curious to see.
All right, last chance to use your tickets.
White team is safe.
All right, and yeah, white team is going to end up safe here based purely off of an anti-player decision. And so once again, blue team going to have to handcuff each other with the zip ties. And I mean, all 3 of those rounds that they did last time with the handcuffs, they lost. So this is a big chance to bring the game closer right now. It's 11-7, but with these 3 rounds handcuffed together, it could go either way still. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, games like this are always just completely dependent on the individual rounds. Um, any player can do, there's mistakes can be made, amazing plays. We've seen a couple 4Ks so far, no aces, but I mean, individual plays like that definitely could have an impact. And white team celebrating as they find out that they do not have to be handcuffed together, and blue team prepping their zip ties right now.
Yeah, keep it on there for like
Yeah,
half a minute.
They
I
have
think
the socks and now the zip ties 2 in a row. Everybody's trying to sabotage the white team.
a little disappointed, I think, in the audience.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, once again, pretty much you can't move and shoot at the same time. The players are going to do their best to move the mice and keyboards close to each other. Yeah, as you see there, Aegis in the back, who's actually not there right now, is going to have both his keyboard and his mouse hand tied to the next player. We have, yeah, white team. That's Ben who's been playing the Clove. And celebrating that the white team is safe once again. Of course, wants his team to win. And with the safety from the handcuffs here, absolutely has a chance. And it actually looks like from where we were originally, Pawn was on the computer that King is currently at, which means that they might have switched their roles. So they're no longer playing the same character. Maybe had a little bit too much fun when they were switching PCs. And Aegis now is gonna get his hands all tied to those players next to him. Getting some help from our coaches and support team. players almost all set up here. Score is 11-7 in favor of the blue team. Could definitely change after these next 3 rounds. If you want a chance at winning the raffle for the $50 gift card, these next few rounds could be really important. Of course, if you have to be a part of the winning team to be available for that raffle. And so now, defense team, the blue team, hands zip tied together. Gonna take things slow. Already just Pawn sitting on the angle. Backs off. First fight here goes the way of Gunjus. Apple does go down to Tempest. Some of these players, I think, deciding not to move when they're shooting, instead just opting for the gunfights. A good stun. And Pudgy, just after a little bit of whiffing, does finally get a shot. Aegis, with the ultimate, finds 2, and it's a 2v1 in favor of the Zip-Tied team. Blue team somehow coming out on top anyway. It's going to come down to Yuno on a big flank. They currently do not know where he is at all. Spike is down, so he's going to have to recover this if he wants a chance. Going up towards Heaven. Spots the first. Misses the shots, though, so now they're aware of his position. Aegis going to sprint over, get into a better position to fight this with his teammate. 2v1, both corners being held. It's going to be a really difficult to win. Swings it, goes down, and somehow the blue team, despite the zip ties, finds the round win. And yeah, I agree, Valerie. Zip ties really showed an impact the first time they were used. They didn't win any rounds during that. I mean, you can take a look there. Those 6 rounds or 7 rounds in a row, where the advantage was in favor of the white team with both the musical PCs and handcuffed. But yeah, clearly there has been some adaptation. They've learned how to deal with it. And now 12 rounds in favor of the blue team, only 1 to go. And yeah, Pawn finding the first kill still, I mean, despite those hand ties, Apple finding a nice shot though. Yeah, it's 1st to 13 here, so white team desperate to try and keep things going. A big flank here could be really impactful. And kills going both ways. It's now a 2v2. Health low on Apple though. And the spike was stranded over towards the A site. So they have to go and try and recover this, and this is going to be really difficult. Blue team somehow finding themselves in an advantage once again. And I think just really learned playing close to each other, adapting in that way. And slowly moving, placing a smoke down to cover the angle. Does find the first kill, Pawn down, so now 2v1 for the white team. Spike still stranded. Apple in a good position here to find that final kill. Aegis unaware, goes down. Apple extending the game. Now 12 to 8. This is such a close game right now. You can see the players exasperated that they didn't close it out right there. I think the coaches might have gone a little soft on them with the zip ties this time. Not quite as tight as they were the first time, maybe giving them a little bit of extra movement there. But going into round 21, a couple ultimates still online. Could have an impact here. Paranoia sent out. Swings onto the angle. Apple drops him immediately. 5v4 now. Once again, this is the last round of handcuffed. Pudgy finding another kill. 5v3. And a push over towards the A site. Thrash coming out here from the attacking side. Pawn goes down. But not before getting one. And so now 4v2. And the white team, with that, gets another round. Now 9-12. And we're going to pause here with one more chance as these zip ties come off for you to vote on a team's safety. We're once again going to musical PCs. So every 10 seconds, these players are going to have to change their computer. So if you have any blue tickets left, now is the time. No matter what, these are going to be the final. This is going to be almost your last chance here. Blue team at 12, white team at 9. So if you have any blue tickets, now is your chance. Vote for your team's safety here. And once again, if your team wins, you have the chance at winning that $50 gift card. All right, we'll give it just another minute here to see if any more tickets come in.
Yeah, guys, so this game is about to wrap up. Most likely, unless this white team can make a really good comeback, this very well might be your chance, your last chance to use your blue tickets to try to keep your team in their favor. So we have one ticket currently in the blue team safety bin. So it would only take two tickets to keep the white team safe. We have tickets coming. I have just now been informed that we have more tickets coming. Okay, we got the last money. The last money. He's not eating today. Not eating today. All right, we might have a one up here. And that puts white team safe with one ticket ahead.
Yeah, another direct anti-Austin purchase. Um, so white team currently in the lead by one ticket.
I should participate in my own way. What happens? What happens? You can because you're not picking tickets. Huh? You can because you're not the one picking the tickets. What's happening? What happens next time? If it's tied,
It's first to 13.
they both have to do it.
Oh, if the vote is tied? Yeah, if the vote is tied, both teams have to do the forfeit.
I'll make it interesting. Unless you're gonna undo me. Unless I might. Do I want to keep the teams? This is a strategy right here. Here. I'm buying 3 tickets. 3 tickets.
All right, just a couple more tickets coming in here. We'll see which team is going to end up being safe.
Does she raise you? Right? I don't know. This is like poker. I forgot my ticket. I think I'm related to you too. Kind of. Yeah, you make it a little more interesting for them. Have more or I have one. I have enough for one, so we'll just keep it even. Okay.
All right. So with the votes coming in, right now it's tied.
It's tied. They're both gonna.
So both teams are going to have to do the musical computers forfeit and switch computers every 10 seconds.
Guys, it's called a meeting. Both teams have to use one safe. So, you wanted to pitch
still been playing. Tell Vanessa to switch back to the game.
Guys, switch back to the game. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Yeah. So, is it when it's when you take a long time to play? Is it something like difficulties to get back to where we were? Okay. When did you move from Houston?
Just a small technical difficulty on the Cherry Hill side of all of this. So we'll be getting back in the game in just about 2 minutes, maybe less.
How's the players doing? They're good. They're experiencing.
Once it's 12-9.
The punishment is musical PCs, and both teams have to do it. And yeah, so when they're doing this, I want even the players that have died to be rotating. Like all of the players are rotating every 10 seconds. Okay, I was doing an interview during those rounds, so it was like I didn't get to see too much of it.
All right, so because it was tied, both teams going to be doing the forfeit here. So all of the players are going to have to remove their chairs.
They're being informed now.
And going to have to move and change computers every 10 seconds. Some of them look a little annoyed.
Come on, chairs.
So no chairs for this.
Yeah,
The
that
score is currently 12-9 in favor of the blue team. So the game still could go either way. It is first to 13, of course.
force a bunch of gamers to move and see what happens. They're moving the monitors up so that they'll be able to see it standing. Camden! He's moving himself.
All right. It looks like
He graduated. Yeah. Yeah. Alumni, yeah.
white team had a brief team meeting there, but looked like they're going to be all ready to go.
Well,
Some
I
players
think
opting to
half of them
kneel,
had to
some
teach.
moving their monitors up and standing.
Yeah.
And the technical difficulty we had did somehow change the team
I just got
compositions.
chills.
So we're just gonna pretend that we don't know how that happened. But now 3 duelists on the side of the white team. A quick fight, waylay dash.
I was in the studio. I was in the studio.
Some utility trade coming out.
Some of them have opted to kneel. Oh, oh, they're switching. Oh, they're
And the
all
switch, first switch comes through. No fights happening during it though. All of them tucking.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is too funny.
You know, with the ISO shield, able to get the first.
If everybody
Oh
has
my
to
god,
move
it's
at the same
3v3.
time.
And everyone's got a swap.
Some ridiculous whiffing there, I think, might have to do with player sensitivities. Another switch. The defense is on a flank, though, blue team. 2 players. I don't think the white team knows where they are right now. Yeah, looking the wrong way. Another switch coming through. And the spike was never planted, so now a 2v2.
I think the spike carrier might have died.
Oh, and King finds Yuno, so now 2v1, blue team in the lead. Another switch comes through. And it's just going to be the last player on the white team going over towards the A site with the spike. 20 seconds to plant this. Doesn't know if he's safe or not. No, decides to backtrack over towards B. One of the players, I think that's Lucid, started to head over towards the A site. 10 seconds left. Runs into the site. Finds a kill. He's going to try and get the spike down. He does. It's just a 1v1. Runs with the knife out. Dodges the shots. Whiffs. And the switch happens. And Pudgy with the faster switch, able to get the pistol kill in a ridiculous round. The white team extends it. It's now 12-10. What an absolutely absurd round. The switching really coming into play. Perhaps some cheating accusations. Yeah, some of them looking a little out of breath. Yeah, something probably switching around like 10 times during that. They weren't switching exactly every 10 seconds, um, but just about close to it. Getting into the round here, all back on their original computers for the moment. And Waylay Dash comes in, a couple trades right away, 2 dropping on both sides. This A-site hit, is it going to work? Oh, but from the flank, Tempest finds 3, and blue team, with a quick, decisive round, ends up winning the show match. Ladies and gentlemen, blue team being your winners for today. So if you, at any point, had a orange ticket or put in any blue tickets towards the blue team, you have a chance at winning the raffle here for a $50 gift card. Blue team, once again, coming out on top, despite some people's best efforts with the donations. All right, so we're going to be doing that last raffle draw. If you supported the blue team, you have a chance at winning here. Vanessa, Valerie, I'll hand it over to you. Alright, so for the stream, our last raffle winner has been selected. Thank you all so much for watching. This event has been brought to you by Camden County College, players at the Cherry Hill Arena, our production and live event staff hosting from the Civic Hall at the Blackwood campus of Camden County College.
Any event like this has ever
Um,
run at CCC,
this was the first time any
or
sort of
any
event like
sort
this
of
has been
event
run
with this kind of running to it.
in our college or just
Thank
with
you
esports in
everybody
general.
who
So thank you for
participated and
everyone that
who
participated and
donated.
watched,
Again, all of
and
that,
we appreciate that very
funds are
much.
going to the academic
If you have any
advancement
interest in
budget
Camden
that
County College
pays for
Esports or their
design
esports
things
production
like
program,
this
you can go
arcade
to
machine, pool table,
Camden
whatever
County's
you call
website
that.
and look up
So that's
esports on
benefiting
their
us as
page.
a college